This course is all about the product management and catalog management of your Magento store. So we're going to go quite in depth into the functionality that is available to you, and we're going to cover as much as we possibly can in the time that we have on these videos. So the main points about what we're going to be covering is we're going to be looking at the creation of products and what you need to know before you even start creating a product. And also we're going to look at how we deal with the category structure and how we place those products on the front end of our site. So the starting point for this is an area that is known as attributes and attribute sets. If you're not familiar with what attributes and attribute sets are, then this is a very, very fundamental area that we need to focus on before you really even start getting into actually creating any products. Attributes and attribute sets allow us to differentiate products. They allow customers to actually compare specifications of products, and also can be used for things like promotions and the like. So it's a very fundamental part of our Magento journey. We need to understand attribute sets and particularly attributes so that we can set up our store in the best possible way to make it easier to manage going forward, and also to give the customer the best possible experience, and also to help us with the admin of our store. Okay, so we'll be focusing on that in quite a large way in this section. We're then going to move on to looking at products, and so there are 6 different product types within Magento, and we're going to look at each of those individually. We're going to look at why you would use one product type over another. And then we're also going to look at actually how you then go through and create each of these product types, because there's slight differences depending on the product type that you are using. Right, following on from that, we're going to look at swatches. So swatches enable us to, instead of having a product which has a drop down which says what size the customer wants or what color, with a swatch, what we can do instead is replace those drop-down boxes with a swatch. So it makes the user experience that much better, and we'll go through how you set those up on Magento, and also other considerations that you need to be aware of when you're putting swatches on your store. Okay, then we're going to follow on from that. We're going to go and look at categories. And we're going to look at how we set up a category, things that you need to know about setting up categories, fundamentals, and we'll also look at some of the more sophisticated options that you could be implementing as well. And we'll also then look at filters. So filters, from a customer's point of view, are how they can break down the products that they're viewing based on let's say what color they're interested in, or maybe what size or brand. And so we're going to go through and we're going to create our own filters, and we're also going to look at some shortcuts on how you can get filters implemented as well. So all in all, we've got something like about 3 hours worth of material to cover. Obviously you can dip in and dip out, and you can pick the subjects that you want depending on what the ones are the most important to you at this moment in time. But all the information's there, so basically let's just get on with the training.